Monchi!
Just 3 minutes.
Ramon Monchi. It will be the new.
You meet Monchi. London.
It will be the new director.
I never even. Can you come here to speak? President, come here, please.
President.
Thank you. What? If you can speak.
Raga, stiamo per crollare,
Don't ask me something
Quali sono le domande? Se non mi fate domande.
Don't ask me something. Don't ask me something stupid.
I saw your answer before the other meeting, and you say that it's up to Spalletti if you want to stay or not. But come on, you are the president, so you have to choose if
I do?
the manager have to stay or leave the.
Should I stay or should I go? Who's
Yeah.
saying that? Who's saying that? Come on. Should I stay or should I go now? Who's saying that? Come on.
Yeah,
If you can't answer that, I'm going to answer your question.
Declare.
Okay.
About the
Who's
sponsor.
I spoken to?
And
Why am I going to tell you?
because we are a president, you are a president. You stay here just 1 week in all.
Why should I tell you what we're going to do? Why should I tell you about football directors?
You don't tell it to me or to the other colleague. You tell it to the city, to the supporter, not to me.
Why should we tell our business to everybody before everything is done?
It's not a business. We
Of
saw
course it is a
Spalletti.
business.
We saw
Everything's a
Spalletti
business. Why
every
should-
week, so we have to
Why
hear.
should we in public tell you everything we're going to do before we do stuff? Right? I mean, why should I tell you what
So
we're
the fact is
thinking of
that
doing
next time we
before
ask the
do
same to
it?
Spalletti, and Spalletti said it's
Next
up
time you
to
ask
the
the
president.
same question, right? And which means the same thing. Why should he tell you what he and I talk about? Before we decide what we're going to do.
President, are you
It's not being
confident?
smart. I'm just saying, why should we tell our business to you before we get something settled across the board? It just doesn't make any sense.
Are you confident about the derby?
What? Am I comfortable about
The
it?
derby.
Am I comfortable about it? Well, do I think we can win? Absolutely. I think, I think the way we played against Lyon the other day was unbelievable. We could have had 5 or 6 or 7 goals. So if we come out and play like that 95 minutes or so, there's no reason, we had a little luck and we scored a bunch more goals. So I know the team can do it, and I think they're going to be up for it. So we'll see what happens on the pitch.
Roma today? Play. It's good.
Yeah, I thought. Look, I think the first half we came out a little slower. We can see it. I think we made some adjustments at halftime, and I think the second half completely changed the complexion of the game. I think then 4 defenders and Dzeko's goal, and we controlled the whole second half. So it's nice getting a win in second place. A lot of room between us and Inter and Lazio right now. And the goal is the Champions League, and with a little bit of luck, you get the Scudetto. Juventus has a tough schedule. Anything can happen. There's what, 9 games, 10 games left? 9 games. So,
I know that you don't want to speak about the future, but Colette left the team.
who did?
Colette left
I
the
asked
team.
him to leave.
Why?
What's that? Because
What's the problem about
he's
Barra?
a very nice person, but he didn't perform, and that's all. He just didn't perform. That's all.
Have you seen last week Juventus Milan?
Era molto efficace.
Did I see what?
The penalty at the end. Did you see it?
I'm not going to make comments on penalties. Let the other, if Inter, Milan, and Napoli want to make comments, fine. I'm not going to make any comments on that. Come on. I mean, sometimes it breaks your way, sometimes it doesn't break your way. What are you going to do?
President, now after the defeat in Europa League, what's the real target? Coppa Italia or the second place?
Well, I think, look, for me, I mean, you may have a different view, but for me, maybe because I'm a stupid American, I'd like to get into Champions League. It means a lot to the team to be in Champions League on the stage, and it's a lot of revenues for the team too, that the team can do a lot of things with. So, I'm more. Look, I'd like to win the Copa, but we also want to get in Champions League, and I think it's very important that we do that. What else?
Did you like the transfer market of January?
Did we do anything?
Did you like?
Did we do anything?
But
We didn't do anything.
did you like it?
Like what? We didn't do anything. You know what? This year, for some reason, it seemed like throughout Europe, the transfer market was a different market. There wasn't a lot of stuff that went on at all. So I think generally it was a completely non-event transfer market in Europe. You just didn't see much
in
happening.
Europa è stato abbastanza imprudente, sono stati pochissimi movimenti,
Okay.
è stata una tendenza generale.
Grazie. Ciao. Have a nice night.
Buonanotte.